Today is Thursday, 17th of January, and we're fishing Worthing Pier. Hi guys, fishing Worthing Pier today. Just by the old cafe there, used to be a nightclub. Haven't fished here for a while. I used to fish it a lot when I was younger. Yeah, just a gap for me to be able to get out and fish. High tide today is about 8:30, and now is coming up to 7 o'clock, so it's not going to be a long session. You get kicked off here at 10 o'clock anyway, sometimes a bit before. So yeah, I'm just fishing from the pier, using a 3-hook flapper today, and for bait, you guessed it, just some frozen mackerel. I wouldn't say it's a fully sized mackerel, it's more of a joey sort of size, it's not very fat. But yeah, I'm just going to use a strip of mackerel on every hook and just lob it out here. You can only do underarm casts from out here, so you can't cast it too far. But yeah, just seeing what's about really. Yeah, so as you haven't fished Worthing Pier before, obviously it's in Worthing. Over here is sort of like shore and beach area where I normally fish. There's a few rules you have to follow on the pier. I'll just show you the sign. So you've got little dots on the ground showing you what areas you can fish and when you can fish. So at the moment it's the orange zones you can fish in, and the green zones you can fish all year round, and red zones you can't. And also you can only fish in the normal bays, no overhead casting, and no bikes either. So I'll just give you an example of like the zones on the floor. So obviously there's a green one, and to my left there's a red one. It sort of goes along here a bit, and that's just where the boats go under in case of emergency, or the lifeboats, so they can go underneath the pier. It's like a cut through. So yeah, that's sort of the rules you have to abide on the pier. Apart from that, it's free to fish. I think it opens 6 AM till 10 PM every day. You got the jetty a bit further up, it's just along here, goes all the way around the end of the pier. I think it's open, it looks like the gate's open. But yeah, I decided to fish up here today. Shouted from the wind a bit. It's also going down to about -3, so it's a bit of a chilly one. Got the moon's out, quite nice clear night. But yeah, I'm one of those silly people you see on the internet who say there's always one idiot wearing shorts. And that's me. Sort of live my shorts year round, so yeah, hopefully it won't be too cold. But no bites yet, but I'm going to carry on fishing. Still no bites yet. Had my bait set now for about 25 minutes or so. I thought I'd just show you where our local tackle shop is. Right here now, that's a crane at the moment. They're building big block of flats, but next to that is where our local tackle shop is. It's called Prime Angling. Great little shop really. Has all your fresh bait, all your tackle, rods, everything you need. Parking wise, in Worthing, after 6 o'clock, you can park anywhere for free. If not, it's pay and display. There's just here is your local one-story car park as well, so you've always got the option to fish in there, pay in there, park in there. Do you want to fish? But everything else is quite local. This is west side of the pier, exactly the same as the east. But for some reason, the east side always tends to fish a bit better. But I'm going to take my rod in and have a look and see if my bait's still there. I haven't seen any obvious bites, so we'll have a look and see. So I've just taken it in. All my bait's still there. Just gonna rehook them up, adjust them a bit, and cast out again. Okay, fins aren't looking too good. It's now 8 o'clock, so not far off high tide. No bites, no rattles or anything. I thought I'd just show you some spots where are quite good for fishing. So just down here is quite good for garfish in about a month or two's time, when conditions are right, clear water, and all along the edge, just around the outside of a jetty. Pretty good for garfish. They call it gar run. You can catch some 2-hook flappers, sort of extended weight at the bottom, so the rig's floating quite high up in the water. You got the amusements right down in the distance there. There's sandbanks around there which are quite good for flatfish like flounders and plaice and things like that. Behind the actual cafe here, where the jetty goes round straight off the end, you can catch all your dogfish, quite good thunderlip rays the last couple of years. You get your smooth hounds, your bass as well, in between the jetty and the actual pier here. You get your big shoals of smelt and stuff, so it's quite good for live baiting. And this sort of area here, you just sort of catch anything in between. The ground itself is quite pebbly, but mixture of sand in there as well, nothing too snaggy or anything. But at the end is sort of like kelp beds and lots of more rocks and stuff, and closer down to the shore seems to be all sand. But no bites as yet, no rattles or anything. The winds have been quite northerly for quite some time. It's turned a bit northwesterly today, so there's a bit of current going in the water, but the water here goes from east to west, so it's sort of not really going anywhere. But I'm just going to fish on for an hour or so at least, and just pray for some fish. Okay, I've just had a round in, no bites, but I've just recasted out now, so I've casted down just towards underneath the pier here, just to see if there's anything about. Seems to be a bit more current, the rod seems to be wobbling up and down a bit more, but no bites yet. I think I'll fish for another half an hour or so, and if not, if I don't catch anything, I think I'll call it a night. Still no more bites at the moment. I think I'm going to wind it in and call it a night, because it seems to be very slow. Yeah, I'll wind it in and have a look. Well guys, that's my first blank of the year. All the baits are still intact. A shame, but it's a learning curve. At some point this year I'm going to be putting all my videos into a playlist, month by month, so I've got some kind of record of how I fished last year and can compare it to this year. So that's why I still make videos like this. So for example, I can refer back to this next year and did similar sort of conditions. I can know that Worthing Pier isn't very good to fish using these sort of baits and that sort of tide, and what sort of tide high tide is and everything like that, so I've got something to refer back to, and also hopefully it helps you guys out a bit as well. Yep, I've almost hit about 200 subscriber mark, so please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.